Good morning, beautiful people. So, as the new year approaches, I have a message for the Democrat Party. Um, we have upcoming elections in 2026 and beyond that are important. It will not only determine um, this country and the environment that we live in and how it's being ran, but also as individuals and how it will affect our lives. So we need the Democrat Party to remember that they need to focus on their base, um, independents, swing voters, and getting people out who has not voted, who has sat out the last past elections because they have felt left behind. They have felt like things haven't been working for them, and so they just really have given up all hope. So you need to give these people hope. You need to give them a reason to come out there and vote, and that reason needs to be, yes, affordability, like they're saying. Like people need money, more money in their pocket. Minimum wage needs to go up. We need everyone in America to have health care. We need these billionaires to stop being in politics and start running their companies and stop trying to control the government and trying to get more money by putting their input into the government. Buying their way and buying control. We need a stop on that. And we need you to hold these individuals accountable for all of their illegal actions that they have done. From rounding up people illegally to the overall corruption that this government has. We have a lot of corruption going on in this government, and people are getting rich. And everyday American people are working 2 and 3 jobs, barely able to put food on their table, keep lights on, not even able to get insurance. Begging the government to give you food stamps, and going over hurdles to prove that I legitimately need these needs, not because I'm not working, but because I'm not getting paid enough to feed my family. That's what these people are going through. So we need the Democrats to understand. They need to run as Democrats and do not make the mistake of trying to play to Republicans. Republicans are going to be Republicans. They're going to vote for Republicans no matter what, whether it's in their best interest or not. They don't give a damn. There's many of them who voted for Republicans this last time around who are getting deported, who didn't care. They knew that was going to happen. There are many of them who lost jobs, who lost their food stamp, who hospitals were closing down rural areas, but they didn't care because they were about voting Republicans. And another one like John Bolton, the guy who got indicted. He refused to vote for Democrats, Biden or Kamala. He said he wasn't voting for Donald Trump, but he just refused to vote for a Democrat because he said it goes against what he stood for. What do you stand for? You stand for this country going down in flames. You stand for corruption. All because you couldn't vote for someone of color or a white male because old it really is not a problem because Donald Trump is old and he's senile, dementia. He has something going on with him. So that's no longer an excuse. And people being criminals, that's no longer an excuse because he's a criminal and he's sitting in the White House. So you need to vote on putting it into corruption, tearing all that stuff down that he just threw his name on illegally. Him and all his family and all his thugs, and his mafia family, who has gotten rich off of this government, who has sold us who has sold us out. So we need the Democrats to bring a candidate in who is going to ignite that fire and bring people out and have people wanting to vote, and who's going to actually stand on that. We don't need nobody who's going to just talk the talk. We need somebody who's going to actually talk the talk and handle their business when they get in office and shut that down. And Gavin Newsom, he's great for California, but he is not somebody who's going to bring people out. So I know he's doing his thing and he's trying, and I wish him the best of luck. But my vibe, my energy, my guts is telling me he is not going to do it for you. So I hope you start focusing on other people and let's get it together, because we have a lot to lose. We have a lot at stake. There's a lot of people counting on you, and we can't lose this. We can't lose this fight. And y'all need to get out there and vote. I'm asking Democrats to bring people to the table who's going to bring y'all out. And if they do that, y'all get out there and vote. Let's show up and show out. And like I tell you, stay woke. And if you're sleeping, wake the hell up. Like always, I'm a little country, I'm a little chic, and I'm gonna always keep it street. Sorry, this video is a little longer, but it was worth it.